Hello, everybody. I'm Eternal Reading, and we're back here again. I've just pulled over here for a wee minute. I had to let my dog out, and I've got another tag video. So I thought I'd do it today while I'm doing my walks around the countryside and that, and I thought I'd answer a few questions. But I thought, it's St. Patrick's Day here on Tuesday, and I know there's a lot of people in America and all around the world celebrate St. Patrick's Day. I know they love it. It's a big thing, and I thought for this tag I would bring people around. Hello, Lena. Ireland. You can see some of the countryside again and wee towns that I live in and always go about in. And see where the distance there, that wee mountain. Not there's you see one that's like the most faded sort of looking mountain. Well, we're actually going beyond it and up into a wee town and a big forest walk that I enjoy. And yeah, I'll see you when I'm there. They say there's a wee happy bear. Look, yeah, it's been there for years. But yeah, well, thank you for coming along with me, and yeah, we'll get the question started when we're down at the forest and that. So all the best, everybody. See you in a minute. Hello, folks. Hope you can hear me okay. See that? I hope you can see it okay. See at the top of that hill there, the big forest. That's where we're going. First, we come down here because Luna likes to see the ducks and the swan. I don't think they're happy to see her. They're all running. They're swimming like fuck away. But there's a couple sitting in the ground there. Let's see them. But I don't know if they'll fly away when we walk by with the dog here or not. I don't know, we'll find out. I'm bringing my brolly in case it starts raining. Sorry for the camera not being perfect here, but aye, look. It's chasing them. Then stop it! Oh, they're not going to touch him. Don't worry, no animals were harmed in the making of this video. She wouldn't even touch them. The dog loves the birds, actually. She would just want to go over and see them. But I can't wait until I get in the forest so I can get her off the lead so I can actually carry this camera a bit better. But yeah, we're going to be walking way up there, and I'll see you soon. Hope you can see okay and hear me okay, folks. Just walking down this wee street, and yes, they've got some in it. How long I need to show this, didn't I? Come here. Put my brolly down. This is an old style telephone box. Look what they do. It's a wee library. And there's not as many books here as there was last time. Oh, hope you can hear me okay, folks. As I say, this wee microphone's just stuck. There's Eldest with Christopher Polini for the kids. None jumping at me here at the minute, like. Yeah. None this week. There's Dean Koontz. Is it? You like that one, mate? False memory. You let me know if that's any good. But there's none there I would go bad for. Christopher Polini again, but they're more just children's, isn't it? So. Oh, there's Stephen Erickson, Dead House. Oh, no way. Is that the first publication cover? My favourite cover of all time. Oh, no, it's not. It's Dead House Gates. That's Gardens of the Moon I'm thinking of. Oh, I got excited there, folks. I thought that was Gardens of the Moon. Very first fantasy novel I ever bought. With the man standing with his sword up in the shine. In the desert and the castle in the distance. I have this one. But that is I get rid of the Gardens of the Moon cover years ago because it was damaged and I was young and stupid. Thought, I'll get a new copy. And I regret it because it's my favourite cover of all time. Because it was the cover that opened my eyes and intrigued me for fantasy novels. And I thought, I've seen it there. You're shit. But Dead House Gates is the second. So it is. But we're going up into here. And I'll stop it there now. I was all excited there for a second. Nah, Dead House Gates, folks. Someday I'll get Gardens of the Moon, the first publication, paperback, UK cover. Someday I'll see it. Hopefully we'll get to see a few red squirrels about here. Very well. Oh, these wee boys. I do see them sometimes. a lot. Like, usually the dog scares them away. Usually as soon as Luna, or they see Luna, they're away. They run off. There's a wee map of the area. We're going up into the forest here. Yeah. Well, this is our start. And hopefully I get someone to sit to do this tag, as always. Need to sit down and chat it, but yeah, there's the entrance. Hello everybody, hope you can hear me okay. As I say, the mic's just down here. This is the Living in Books tag, created by Michael from Bibliophile Bookscapes. And I thought I'd take you to a forest that I walk about in and answer a few of the questions. We've got my dog off the lead now. She's not pulling me about the fucking place. I prefer her off the lead. Nightmare. She's terrible on the lead, but she's brilliant off it. That's the best way. And there's a wee river. You can do a bit of fishing down here. But yeah, we will go a wee dander. Come on, Luna, this way. We'll go up this way first. And I'll do the first question, which is, how long? I wrote them down. I did write them down here. Sorry for the camera bouncing about and all that. We're not professional here, folks. You know that now. But that's what makes it fun. You can follow me ours here any minute and we'll have a good laugh and I'll not edit it out. Right. I had to climb up this wee hill here, look. I wasn't wreck myself. Now, first question is, if you could live for one day in any book world, which would it be? Now, that's an easy one. As soon as I read that, the image of the Shire just popped into my head. Sitting around, drinking beers and smoking pipes and talking to wee hobbits about life and just no worries, you know. Now, I wouldn't want to live in the Shire after, or the time whenever shit hits the fan, when the big Saruman comes there and all that. But just before the journey, chilling out with Bilbo just for a day. Actually, I would prefer more than a day, but a day would probably be, sorry, wee bit there. Look. A day would probably be okay, and then you'd have to try and trail me out. You'd have to look for me. Be hiding up on top. Be hiding in some hobbit's fucking hole. You'd have to get the police in, try and get me out. You'd have to catch me first, because I think I could quite happily live in the Shire forever. Except, you'd be the tallest fucker there, you know, you'd be banging your head all the time. You'd have a nightmare. You'd be running about with a concussion all day. But, as I say, loads of tobacco and drink. And books. I like the books, the hobbits too. So, that's your first question. The Shire. 100%. So, see you in a minute, we'll go somewhere else. Show you a bit. Hi again. I read my second question. And it was a book that surprised you the most for prompt number 2, or a twist or a turn in a novel that, you know, shocked you. And this is a tricky one, because I can't say it because I don't want to ruin it for anybody, and especially for Michael's backlog. He's reading it right now for Tad Williams. The Sorrow and Thorn trilogy. I can't even mind what the full name of it is now. Something Sorrow and Thorn. Look at that, look, Logan. I don't want to ruin it, so I'm just going to say, if you know, you know. But in Tad Williams trilogy, well, it's a trilogy made written in 4 books, to be honest. But the ending of that, to me, surprised me. But I cannot say what. But you'll look forward to it, Michael. You're on book 1 at the minute, so I don't want to say too much. But when you get to the very last book, the 4th book in paperback, 3rd in hardback, you will be surprised and shocked a wee bit. But that's all I'm going to say, because I don't want to read it. That'd be awful if somebody was watching this and they were wanting to read the book and then I fucking spoil it. So I wouldn't want to do that. But it's a good ending. I'll just say that. It's surprising. the way a novel should be. So, Tad Williams, Memory, Sorrow and Thorn. I got it there, Memory. Fuck's sake. Couldn't remember, and the actual thing's called Memory. Bloody hell. Well, there you go. That's number two. We'll go up the top of this hill. So what I hear, you don't hear me being unfit here, so I'll pause it or stop this now. This is great. I really enjoy bringing new friends along with me for these walks. Even by myself. You know, I love doing them with my family, but when they can't be bothered, and it's just me and a wee dog, this is nice. Because I'm being able to talk to people and let people see this beautiful country that I live in. And it is beautiful. And there'll be more in this channel. I love nature. There'll be more, you'll be seeing more of nature than you will of Belfast, I know that. I'm not really the best for recording with a whole pile of folk around me. So when you're here, as you can see, I'm on my own. Especially with the birds and the trees, foxes, squirrels, just all the wildlife. Great. This is good for the soul, this. But we'll go on for the next question. One word to describe your reading life. Now, has to be one word. So mine is obsession. It is an obsession, folks, like, there's no doubt about it. I'm obsessed with books. I have been for years. Constantly watching videos about them, constantly reading them every day. Looking up books, looking up authors, looking up documentaries and authors. I could still learn more, but it's just that obsessional thinking of going somewhere, and part of you could freak out about it, like, why am I thinking too much about this? But you just have to let it be. It's a thing you love, you know. It's the same with video games and music. I have a constant tune playing in my head constantly. Constantly thinking about the game I'm playing and looking up and wanting to buy it. With the obsessions, the books is definitely one. Obsessions. There's my dog going to run by. You So that's what it is, but it's a good obsession. Better that than gambling, you know. So yeah, my one word probably to describe my reading life is obsession, obsessional, you know. And that's that one. I hopefully get a wee sit down here soon. But look at that for a lovely view there, look. And you can see why I love fantasy novels and stuff like that. You know, this is what I grew up in. My imagination took me to these, you know, you're just expecting something to come out of this forest or some knight and bandit fighting with an umbrella. But it's just like this. This is why my brain, I think, is, you know, tuned in to the fantasy and the weird stories, ghost stories, you know, because that's the sort of culture here in Northern Ireland, or Ireland. I say Northern Ireland, but the whole country. It's a culture of storytelling and myth, fairy tale, and yeah. So I'm rambling on again, so I'll hopefully stop somewhere, heavy cigar, and answer a few more. Here we go again, folks. We sat down. One of my favourite seats. There's Luna. This guy, and all the sheep. Now, usually when I sit here, there's loads of pheasants hiding in these bushes down here. But I don't know if it's just too early yet, and they're not, you know, out and about yet. I don't know, but usually there's loads in there, like loads and loads and loads. Well, that's another question, then I'll spark up a cigar here. I don't have a pipe with me. I bought these few cigars and I'm trying to smoke them before they go too dry. And then I'm back to the pipe smoking as always. But here we go. Question number 4, or prompt number 4. Bookish superpowers I wish I had. Now, that was quite an easy one. As soon as I read that, I thought of Fitz from the Farseer trilogy and what's the Realm of the Elderlings by Robin Hobb. I haven't read it in a long time. Years and years ago I read that. I read the more recent trilogy not that long ago. Dog's waiting on me, look. But Fitz has this magic where he can talk to animals. It's called The Wit, and I would love that, being able to talk to animals, just in their minds, and being able to feel nature around you. You can feel birds and all, and feel everything around them. It's alive, and in the story, or in the context of the novel and the world, it's not a good thing to have. People that have it, they're looked down upon, or they're looked at as dirty. There's something wrong with them. They're like beasts. But he has it, and it's a great magic. You imagine sitting here and being able to listen to all the birds were saying and what your dog was saying to you, and having a bond with one of them. I would love that. So the wit would be my superpower. So it would be. But yeah. So we'll get the next one here, and I'll maybe turn the camera in so you can see me again. Prompt number 5. A book that made you think differently. And the one that came to my mind was C.S. Lewis' book Mere Christianity. I got it at a time when I was starting to I was curious about Christianity and all this, and I read his book, and it wasn't just that, it was the Bible too, but I don't want to just say the Bible, but C.S. Lewis' Mere Christianity opened my eyes a good bit. It helped me kind of be born again, we'll say. But it helped me. Like, it was one of them books where, and C.S. Lewis, he explains everything very simply, and you don't need to have 5 years in school learning RE. You just had to read C.S. Lewis Mere Christianity, and it helped me a lot. And it kind of his points he put across were perfect, and the way he put them across was easy for me to grasp and understand. So definitely, C.S. Lewis Mere Christianity it just changed me. I just got it at the right time of my life, So that's that one. I'm still looking for a place to sit. There's a place down there I was sitting, but then there's a couple of older people coming, and I wanted to give them the seat. Obviously, I didn't want to sit there and hogging it. So I got up and let them take a seat, and so we'll go somewhere else. And we'll do the next prompt. Getting a bit windy here today too, but we're going into the forest again. So, yeah. Hello, back again. Hope you can hear me. I'm a bit self-conscious about this mic here, but just a wee discussion for this wee one I wanted to talk about. And I was thinking about this the other day. I didn't know I was going to make a video about it. I thought, there's not much to say about it. It's only really a wee thing. But do you ever just feel sometimes like we're very lucky, readers, because we have this hobby that can take us out of reality for every day if we need be. We have that imagination. We're lucky to have that imagination. Now we'll go down here to be able to go to another place every day. And look at it this way. This week I was reading Solomon Kane. So I'm in 1600 Puritan England, and it's all about witchcraft and finchers fighting and all that. Oh, there's a river here. No jumping over that. But you know what I mean? There's 1 week you're in Solomon Kane, right? Oh, that's where I am at this time of reading. But then next week I'm hoping to read I Am a Cat. So you could go from one extreme to the other. Next week I'll be a wee cat, in the mind of a cat in Japan in the 1800s, I think. And that's brilliant. You have so much choice. You can jump from week to week. It's a new portal. It's a new portal somewhere else. New things to learn. And we're lucky. We're lucky we have that. And I wish more people would know or feel like that and put their phone down or the movies and their games, even though I love all that too. But it's an extra gift. And I don't think a lot of people realise that that's kind of what it is. We've been doing it for thousands of years. It's actually in us. It's in us. in our personalities. It's in our being, you know. But lately, it's in the past, say, 20 years, 30 years, the year of the screen. It's dying off. It is dying off, and I feel blessed that I found my way as a young man, young boy, and found my love for books. And I do feel sorry for the people that don't, and they don't really care, because it's such a therapeutic thing for us. It's an escape. As I said, who wants to live in your own head every fucking day? I don't, you know. So you can get a. I'm not just here. I'm with Solomon Kane this week. We're trying to. Actually, I'm not gonna ruin it, but we're doing stuff. Next week I'll be in the mind of a cat. You know what I mean? It's fucking brilliant. That's just my wee take on it. You know, I feel sorry for the people who don't. They live their whole lives and maybe get to an old man, an old lady, and they've maybe only read books in school, and that was it. Sounds a bit sad, actually, doesn't it? I know it's tragic, but it's true. You know. And then you've got the kids in certain countries that can't even read because it's just not there to be taught to them. But so yes, feel blessed, everybody. Don't be overwhelmed with having 1,000 books and you don't know what one to pick up next, and you're thinking, fucking hell, my head's melted here. I don't know what I'm going to read next and all. And book buying bans and all this, because people can't even read them. And then you've got people that don't want to. And that's when you realise, when you look at your bookshelf with 1,000 books unread, you're blessed. So you are. And so I look at it, it's just a wee thing I wanted to say. And there's a wee lamb over there. Oh, see if I can see it. I'll turn it around. See him? And all the wee lambs. All wee one there is really keeping an eye out on us. He doesn't know what we're doing here. He doesn't like Luna. There he goes. He's saying, fuck that. Doesn't want to be a doner kebab. There's another one. Just must have been under the bridge. They're trying to get across the bridge. Not kill. Let's go at the gate maybe. The next question, or prompt, I'm used to calling them questions. Most underrated character. Oh, I dropped my wee book there. Ugh. Most underrated character you admire. Now, this is a tricky one because I'm trying to go back, for all these years of reading, and trying to think of somebody that maybe nobody's thought of, and nothing's jumping out. So I'm just going to go with the fly here. I'm going to walk and think about it. The most underrated. Now, I don't know if it's underrated as a side character, somebody that's not the main character of a novel, or somebody that is just quite, he's maybe the main character of a novel, but the novel's just not famous or not really spoken about. I'm not sure. So it's a tricky one for me. But I'm going to go with, because back to the Malazan books, because I do love them. It's been a long time since I read them, but I do love them. Fantasy again, folks. But in the fantasy novels, Malazan Book of the Fallen, he's like not a side character, but he's my favourite, and you don't really get in his point of view a whole lot, but he's a catalyst in the whole series. He's a very clever man, but he's also quite funny, and every time his scenes came on to the page, I was always excited, ever since the very first book, Gardens of the Moon, and I wish that Gardens of the Moon was the real one in that phone box there, because that would have been just the icing on the cake for this video. I would have been home absolutely delighted. But Shadow Throne of the Malazan Empire, and I might do a reread of that whole series. Maybe when I get by this book, big book curse, start reading them all over again. But Shadow Throne is the god of shadow. He's a usurper of the realm of shadow. He used to be the emperor of the Malazan Empire, He is clever. He manipulates. But I'm on his side. I'll just say that. I'm on his side too. And yeah, definitely. Shadow Throne. He's not the one that people always mention. That's why I'm going to say he's not, he's not like a popular character. Because everybody will always say the main guys like T-Hall and Crippy and all the fighters and. But Shadow Throne, he's the one for me. So yeah, he's on my page. But that's that question. I think we've got all more. I think so. We're down here. Hello guys. We're here for the last prompt actually. I thought there was 2 more. My dog's swimming in the river and my car's going to be absolutely fucking stinking now, but sure, she's having fun. Luna, don't go too in it, deep in it. Oh, that's just her legs, not too bad. Well, we're chilling out here. I'm going to have a smoke. I don't even see a wee river there. Getting by, we're in the middle of the forest. Shouldn't talk with that in my mouth. But we're gonna do a last prompt and maybe just have a yarn while I smoke this. And yeah, I enjoyed this wee walk today. Something different. Not just stuck in the house. I'm sure you get fed up just seeing the window and the cupboard with the fucking mirror behind me. Just making sure that was turned on there. But yes, so we're relaxing here on a wee tree log. That's just the life. This is what gets you by. We're nice wee Friday. Start of the weekend. Maybe have a wee whiskey tonight, I don't know. And finish Solomon Kane. If I don't finish it, I'll definitely get near finished it. And then play Resident Evil. But here, I'm talking shite now. Let's keep going here. Bookish pet thieves or quirks. Now, where is my dog going? Luna! Luna! She's away, boys and girls. She's fucked that. Oh, there she is there. I was starting to get a wee bit worried there, to be honest. But nah, she's coming back. She doesn't usually go that far away. But no, pet peeves and quirks. Keep going here. It's more modern day now. My pet peeves is, and don't hate me for it, folks. I am just a grumpy old bastard, even though I'm 38. I think I have an old man sort of mentality. But I hate, like, the TikTok book thing. All the wee shorts. People dancing about. It's cringy. When I see them, I die a little inside. And it's not so much to know the older ones, it's more, it is the young guys and the young girls. It's the young girls. But I see that and I think, fuck. That doesn't make me want to read that book at all. They put on footage from movies and then they'll like speak over it they'll like move their lips to what this fucking character said in the movie or something, and then they'll turn around and show you the book with a big surprised face and all. And every time I watch them, I just die a little inside. I'm like, fuck this. YouTube Shorts have them too. I hate shorts. No, I don't hate shorts about books. I don't mind watching. There's some of them that are actually very good and very interesting, but it's just the shorts in general. You don't know what's real anymore. No, that's not books related, but that is fucking, I hate that. Like, AI is taking over fucking everything, and it's shite. But you just had to not be too pissed off about it. Just don't watch it. Just don't consume it. Just switch it over. But yeah, definitely the TikTok sort of book community thing. I watched a great video last night, actually. It was Andrea, Chris and Jake, and Uncle Jimmy, and they were talking about this in their stream last night, which was very good. And they brought up a lot of things. It was about, even the name BookTube. Does that annoy you? That was a good video. That was a good video, like. Not that much. I'm easy going. I'm easy going. So if it's not for me, I just look away and or skip by it. That would be my attitude towards it. Just don't give them the time. You know, a quirk I would have in books would probably be reading one at a time. I can't read multiple books. It has to be one at a time. And where the fuck is my dog? There she is there again. Fuck. She's getting brave here, folks. No. One at a time. As a quirk, maybe. I can't read multiple books. It has to be one at a time. I'm starting to DNF more than I did. I was mentioning that earlier on a comment to Michael. He done a video about DNFing books. The older I'm getting, the more I'm okay with it. It used to be years ago I could never DNF a book. It was like, no, you couldn't do it. You just had to struggle on. But I read more shorter stuff now anyway. I should come back. Sorry for just stopping and looking there, folks, but I think my dog's running off on me, but she's not. She's back. There you go, Luna. Come here. Luna. So that'll be my quirks. One book at a time, and small books now. I can't really read the big ones. Maybe I will again. But you're sick of listening to me. I'm fucking sure you're sick of listening to me saying that. Same shit over and over again, but that's the question. Quirks and things that annoy you. And that's my quirks are one book, short books. And hopefully one of you viewers isn't a TikTok booktuber. It's doing dancing and fucking voiceovers. But if you are, sorry, I don't hate you. I just don't like the way it's just taken over. Shorts. The short format, you know. But that's me, folks. I might have an RE video up to show something, I don't know. I'm sitting here like, on my knees, but because there's a tree, but if I sit up here, I'm out of the way. You can still see me. There we go. Yes, I enjoyed this. Hopefully I edit all this together and it turns out okay. Not too long. And thank you if you stuck to the end, because I know I do drag on and I don't edit, so they do become longer. But that's my thing. I don't think I like editing. When you're watching a video, I don't think it's me. I don't mind other people doing it, but when I tried it one night and I seen it, I didn't like it. And it's that, see, I'm sitting here and we're having a conversation and I might stop for a wee second and think and all that, but see that sort of video where I be sitting here and then it'll cut them over here and then it'll cut them looking over there, and you know, you're not getting me just on the flow of what's actually happening. Cut it and I'm sitting there. I'm continuing on. I don't think you're ever going to see them. So get used to long ones, folks. And yeah, thanks for coming along with me. I'm starting to get a wee bit more used to it, you know, just talking to you. And yeah, thank you. Northern Ireland again. And there's a big house, castle thing over there. This is his property, I think, but he lets it out, you know, he lets it open for the public to walk about. But yeah. Have a good weekend, everybody. You might see me on Sunday. I don't know. They just pop up when they pop up. All the best.